Because Plan B owes me $50. Because what's this? Who's that? Who are you?
I don't like talking to y'all because y'all always trying to find something. Y'all always trying to find something. Something, very much something. Y'all always trying to find something to talk about. I look like these. 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 I also look like these.
This is the story of Anaysha Donjoie, a young mother to a 4-year-old who was excited to celebrate her 20th birthday. Sadly, a day marked for celebration would turn into a heart-wrenching tragedy as Anaysha was shot by the father of her child, who just hours before cut off his GPS monitor for a previous crime. In a desperate attempt to save her own life, she would drive herself to the hospital, but due to a series of unfortunate events, Anaysha would lose her life on her birthday, leaving her friends and loved ones devastated. Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Pompano Beach, Florida. Pompano Beach, Florida, situated along the Atlantic coastline in Broward County, is a vibrant and picturesque city known for its stunning beaches, lively community, and diverse recreational opportunities. With its pristine white sandy shores and crystal clear waters, Pompano Beach offers an inviting tropical escape for both residents and visitors alike. 20-year-old Anaysha Donjoie, a resident of Pompano Beach, was a fun-loving, vibrant young woman.
I bet you done threatened to kill your baby daddy dozens of times.
I kill him. Crime of passion.
You can't call that crime.
She attended then graduated from Blanche Ely High School and was employed at Ralph Lauren, according to her social media account. Anaysha was the mother to a 4-year-old little girl. Her daughter was her world, and she would do anything to make sure she was well taken care of. She became pregnant at 15 years old, and being a mother was extremely challenging for her, as she knew nothing about being a mother, but she persevered and put forth great effort in being the best mother she could be, doing best to make sure her daughter was well taken care of. The father of Anaysha's child was 22-year-old Irvin Delisma. Irvin had a criminal record and spent time in and out of jail. Little is known about Anaysha's relationship with the father of her child, but this relationship would take a tragic turn one fateful day. On August 14, 2023, Anaysha was enjoying her 20th birthday when tragedy struck. She was shot by the father of her child. She managed to get inside her vehicle, and she drove herself to Broward Health North, a South Florida hospital in Deerfield Beach. While driving to the hospital, she made a call to 911, telling authorities that she had been shot and was driving herself to Broward Health North. As she approached the emergency room, she crashed into a tree on hospital grounds and sadly died from her injuries. Around the time Anaysha was shot, around 3:09 a.m. deputies say they responded to 2 ShotSpotter alerts in the area of North Cypress Road and Copans Road and near the 40 block of Northeast 23rd Street in Pompano Beach. They would receive the 911 call from Anaysha minutes after the alerts. When deputies discovered Anaysha's car crashed into the tree, they rushed her into the emergency room where she was pronounced dead at 3:24 a.m.
Thank you. Now to a crime alert in Broward, where authorities are still looking for the person who shot a young woman who managed to drive herself to the hospital before she died. Local 10's Ian Margle reports from Deerfield Beach.
A small memorial has been set up here at this tree right outside of the hospital where Anaysha Donjoie crashed as she was trying to get help. She was shot and died on her 20th birthday, and now police are searching for her killer.
There was shots fired outside my house.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
I'm sitting at home, and there was a volley of gunshots on Copans and Leisure Boulevard.
Early Sunday morning, 911 calls started pouring in after a shooting near North Cypress Road and Copans.
Okay, how many shots did you hear?
Oh, boom, 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 boom.
At about the same time, the Broward Sheriff's Office says they got 2 ShotSpotter activations, and moments later, they got one more 911 call from the victim herself. Anaysha Donjoie was driving herself to Broward Health North after being shot and got almost all of the way there before crashing her car into this tree on the hospital's property. Emergency room staff rushed her inside and did what they could, but just 15 minutes after the shots were initially fired, Donjoie was pronounced dead. Police spent hours on the scene looking for evidence, trying to figure out who would murder this woman on what was supposed to be her 20th birthday. Friends tell me Anaysha leaves behind a 4-year-old daughter. If you know anything that can help find the person who did this, call Broward Crime Stoppers at 954-493-TIPS. In Deerfield Beach, I'm Ian Margol, Local 10 News.
Authorities started an investigation into the death of Anaysha. During the investigation, they discovered that at the time of Anaysha's death, her baby's father, Irvin Delisma, had pretrial orders requiring him to wear a GPS monitor in relation to drug charges. He had been arrested for dealing fentanyl. Irvin posted $5,000 bond and had a 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. curfew, monitored by a GPS ankle transmitter. But court documents say at 1:40 a.m. August 14, he left his home. He cut the GPS transmitter off his ankle at 2:34 in the morning and then shot and killed Anaysha less than 2 hours later. Officers arrested him for violating the order to wear the GPS monitor, and he was sentenced for the drug charges 9 days after. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison with a 10-year probation on the drug dealing charges. He now also faces a serious charge of premeditated murder on his criminal record for the death of Anaysha. Despite being accused of her murder, Irvin firmly denies any guilt and has enlisted the help of Aaron Michelle Veet from the Broward County Public Defender's Office to represent him legally. The murder investigation has not provided any information about the nature of the relationship between Irvin Delisma and Anaysha Donjoie. As the legal proceedings unfold, the mystery surrounding their relationship, or lack thereof, may become a crucial piece in understanding the events leading up to the tragic incident on that August day. In a GoFundMe for Anaysha, the family indicated that Anaysha's relationship to her killer was that he was the father of her child. Irvin has pleaded not guilty. The case is ongoing. What happened to Anaysha was a tragedy. She was excited to celebrate her 20th birthday, and her life was cruelly snatched away from her. Witnessing her own life slipping away from her and trying to drive herself to the hospital after being shot had to be terrifying. One couldn't imagine what that trip was like for her, trying to get help all alone. She had her entire life ahead of her. She should be here. Nobody had the right to end her life. My condolences to her friends and family. May you get justice and one day find peace. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.